Lake Howes, Maine, St. Stephen, New Brunswick, and WALZ, Machias, Maine. Classic Hits 92.7 and 95.3.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
What's happening, Vicenta? How's it going? Thank you. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. So I got to load. Well, actually, no, I've already got it loaded up there. I just got to go up and get the job done, I guess. So I'm going to be putting asphalt shingles just all the way up till I get the roof done, and then we'll cap it off. I'll show you. We'll cut some caps. I actually have a lot of caps already cut, you know. Got all kinds of stuff. So we're good to go. I appreciate you guys. Let's get her done. I'm gonna go up. Hey, Stace. Love you, Aunt Stacy. Yeah. Yeah, I had buffalo chicken wings, homemade. They were baked on 250 for like 7 hours. Seasoned first, and then that got all the grease out of them, got them nice and crispy. And then I put hot sauce on them and baked them on like 425 for, you know, half hour, 40 minutes. Got them all nice, and I made homemade blue cheese with Gonzagala and blue cheese, sour cream, mayo, lemon juice, salt, pepper, a little bit of basil. Oh my gosh, the homemade blue cheese just blows it right out of the water. But yeah, you got to get those chicken wings nice and crispy, and you want to season them really well before you do anything. Now my mouth's watering. I do have leftovers for lunch. I can go get some. All right. Let's go make a day of it. I slept in this morning. Oh, I live in Maine. The state of Maine in the United States. Yeah, I slept in good this morning. Look at this bruise, guys. Look at that bruise. Isn't that horrible? See that? That's the corner of the steel. These two corners here. That's the corner of the steel bracket that it almost impaled me. Yeah, I mean, it was tough. That was real tough. I got another one. See that there? I don't know if it's still there or not. Horrible. That's just the shoulder. The shoulder bruise is just from lifting so much weight. I was putting big stock on my shoulder, carrying it, you know, 75 feet. So I was on a ledge yesterday. I actually haven't released the video of it. I haven't gone through it. I've been so busy. I'm going to be putting it on, so make sure you guys subscribe because I actually caught it on video, this bruise here. I had just started the video and I was crossing the ledge to get off to the other side of the pier to put another anchor in on the other side. And I had the Sawzall, I had the bracket, and I had some screws or a drill in my hand. So I had, you know, 2 hands full, plus I was hugging one. And I was crossing this steep ledge. It was like this steep. And there had just been a post that had been dropped down. It was crumbling old post. So there was a lot more earth there that I didn't realize was going to make me slip, because I crossed that ledge a few times and felt the slippiness. But we had just dropped that post, and all that crumbling sawdust, like bark, dry bark, got on that ledge, and it made me slip. The Sawzall went in the water. I grabbed the Sawzall right out of the water, and it was running. Like, I pulled the trigger, and it was still running in the ocean under the water. So anyway, but as I fell, the bracket that I was holding went up into my rib. Like, I felt it go into my ribs, in between my ribs. I thought it had impaled me, but as you can see, it didn't impale me. So, yeah, that lower corner here, like, went in between my ribs, and that dang thing hurt. But yeah, so I passed over the stuff. I went down the ledge, grabbed the Sawzall out of the water. It was in about 2 feet, 1.5 feet of standing water. I just grabbed it, jumped in, grabbed it. And as I pulled it out of the water, the thing, I didn't realize I was pulling the trigger, but it was running, literally, like, and it still runs to this day. I went up, washed it down with fresh water, and got the water off of it, sprayed it down with WD-40 to repel any water. Boom, got it. All right, well, looks like the buzz is gone. Now we got one watcher. Love you guys. Okay, we got 4 people now. Okay, like and subscribe, guys. I'm gonna get up on this roof, start working. A lot of seeds coming off this maple tree, so. I tried to get most of them, but you know how it is. I'd like to run a chalk line. I'll finish up this last few courses here, and I'll go grab a chalk line and make sure that we're on. It looks good. I just want to make sure. Well, actually, yeah, I want to make sure we're good. Just because I could be getting thrown off here. I generally snap a chalk line about 6-7 courses up, so this is almost halfway. It's a little early, a little late, but better late than never. I got one more course. Okay, love you, Stace. So I need some 3/4 cutoffs. I'm gonna need a couple nails, a couple coils of nails, and I'm gonna grab my chalk line. So first, let's go grab the chalk line. See this deck? We'll be painting this next. We're gonna be painting the shed, the 2 decks, and then we're gonna vinyl. So this deck will get sprayed and back brushed. That deck will get sprayed and back brushed, and the shed will get sprayed and back brushed. And then I'll do the vinyl. I don't want to do the vinyl until all that paint is done. It'll make it a lot easier. A lot less being careful, I guess. So if paint gets on the, the underlayment, who cares? But if it gets on the vinyl, now I'm screwed. So we're gonna hold off. There's my chalk. Okay. So now let's go. Oh, there's Odin. Say hi to Odin, everybody. Hi, Odin. Hi, Odin, puppy. That's all the new stuff that we have. We have a lot of vinyl that we already have vinyl here. It's on the other side on a trailer. I'm just gonna bring that trailer right in here, and we'll have a good long workbench to cut and all that. It'll work out great. But first, I had to get this shed roofed. That was the big one. That shed roofed. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go inside real quick, grab this coil. I'll probably take 3. Because I have caps to do too. Caps take quite a bit. I think I have 1 coil up there, so that's plenty of nails. I'll bring these up, put them in the bucket. Okay. So now I'm looking for 3/4 cutoffs. Shingles that have already been cut at about 3/4 length. I have a bunch of the other sizes, just not the 3/4. Look at that. So my starters are all cut to the left, but I have all kinds of these, and they got a little burn on the edge from the fire. So I'll just use these as if they were my 3/4, and it'll give them new life. Here we go. Now, I'm probably gonna need a new bracket because I don't want to beat my shingles up, especially where they're 3 tabs. You really don't want to you don't want to walk on 3 tabs. Basically as little as possible. Yeah. So, what we'll do, we're gonna chalk, I'll finish this last shingle. We'll figure out where we need to be. We'll chalk a line. Then we'll run up as many courses as we can reach. But about 2-3 more courses from here, we'll put in some brackets. I'd say probably at this line here, at the top line. So about 3 or 4 more courses in, We'll throw brackets down. And I want them high. Now the reason being, people like to put their brackets low. I don't like that because I can reach. I'm pretty tall, right? So I don't really need it for here. I more so need it for the roofing, for the ridge. So I like to put my last bracket a little higher. Then I can, go up top and I can use that bracket. See, if it's up here, I can use the last roofing bracket to do my ridge caps without stressing out on both sides with my feet. You know what I'm saying? Because putting the cap on actually puts a lot of stress on the roof. Unless you put that last roofing bracket really high and you can stand on that roofing bracket the whole way and you're not stressing out anything at all. Now, it helps that I'm tall, right? So I'm gonna, see, this is nice and easy. I can put caps up here without really stressing out much roof here because I got all my weight down on this ridge and I have knee pads on. So it's actually better for me to have that higher. On a hot day, you can tear a shingle right off the roof standing on it. I mean, it's good that we got a tree over here. At least for this, it's bad because it doesn't allow, the dew in the morning to dry as fast. This was basically all moss, and it was soaking wet moss too. So these trees are going. Most likely, they're getting topped off because we need to put solar panels on these two roofs. And this is the western side, so on the end of the day, that sun can be hitting those solar panels. Wow. Blue jay. Blue jay right there behind you. I wish I could tape it. Yeah. Little sparrow. Got a blue jay and a sparrow. That's awesome. Anyway, I'll get right to it, guys. Bible, but with my Bible, the Bible was Alright, so, well, that's going to be great. Grab the chalk line without grabbing a tape measure. Right. Go figure that one. Go figure that one. Grab the tape. Grab the chalk without a tape measure. Come on now. Silly boy. All right. Let's go get that tape measure. Let's go get that tape measure. First, we have to fix the American flag. We can't let that sit like that. Gotta wind her open here. Good and proud around here, baby. All right. Whoa. Well, I saw that coming a mile away. Sorry about that. Hey, let's get a couple likes on here. Throw us a like, throw me a subscribe. Look at my doggy. What is he doing? Oh, he's playing with his chip. I give him little pieces of wood and he chews on them. Can't wait to get that vinyl done. That's gonna be the last big thing because we gotta